Hello, my name is Marita Avery, and this is my education law case presentation. My court case was Lau versus Nichols, 414 U.S. 563 in 1974. The facts of the case were that Kitty Kinman Lau and 12 non-English speaking Chinese American students, over half them American born, filed suit in federal district court in San Francisco against Alan Nichols, president of the San Francisco Board of Education, on behalf of nearly 3,000 Chinese-speaking students. Their class action suit alleged that Chinese-speaking children have a right to an education which they were not receiving in the San Francisco Unified School District because they needed special help in English. This suit was taken to both district and appellate courts. The history of the case were that parents believed that their children were doomed to become dropouts and join the rolls of the unemployed. Many Chinese American students were attending school but did not speak English. The school attempted to teach students by allowing some of them to be pulled out for English as a second language, 40-minute pullouts that were sometimes or sometimes not taught by bilingual teachers. Students would get frustrated in general education classrooms because they had all of the materials they needed that schools provided, but they didn't know English, so they couldn't understand what they were reading and felt that they were dumber or not as smart as their kids around them because they couldn't understand. The district court ruling was they ruled for the school district, as they thought that the influx of American Chinese non-English speaking students did not absolve the district from any responsibility of teaching them English beyond what the curriculum in place. The appellate court ruling was also in favor of the school district. Students should know English before learning in school to obtain a meaningful education. The appellate court said that some of these may be impediments, such as not knowing English, which can be overcome, and it does not amount to a denial by the school district educational opportunities should the district fail to give a non-English speaking student any special attention. The Supreme Court ruled that the failure of any school to provide English language learning instruction to non-English speaking students would be a denial of a meaningful opportunity to participate in school. This overruled all other court rulings, and English as a second language programs and there was a bilingual task force made to hold the San Francisco Unified School District accountable for making a English as a second language program. The Supreme Court also said providing textbooks, facilities, teachers, and curriculum does not qualify as giving someone a meaningful education if they do not know English. There's no equality of treatment just by merely providing those things. And then making speaking English a requirement before a child can effectively participate in education is making fools of public educators, because basic English skills are the core of public school teaching. The question that was being answered in this case are LEP students entitled to special help in school due to their inability to speak English? I believe yes, because as the Supreme Court mentioned, to gain a meaningful education in the United States, you must be able to speak English. And public education teaches the basic skills of learning English as core curriculum in this nation. The Lau versus Nichols in the present. Lau versus Nichols allowed schools to review their curriculum and start providing ELL teachers and ESL curriculum. And nowadays, there are ELL teachers who are bilingual and ESL curriculum in most every school district across the US, as long as materials and curriculum in general education classrooms. There was an article I read that said the Lau versus Nichols case may be overturned in the Supreme Court as it is reviewed again, but there are still enough policies in place to protect the English as a second language programs and ELL teachers. Thank you for listening.